Guys, I am here with a layout using a bunch of scraps from Bold or Brave and Bold by Amy Tangerine. I love the colors in this collection, and I'm pulling out some of my scraps. I do not have much left at all, but I have quite a bit of the stickers, and so I have a lot of stickers left, and I have the puffy sticker, or not puffy, foam stickers left that I want to see if I can use. And I'm actually going to make this into a birthday layout. So in order to try to bring in a little bit of a birthday theme, I pulled in a sticker sheet from a Close to My Heart set paper collection that I have in my stash, and I thought I might be able to use some things here because they do somewhat coordinate. And then I may pull in this star paper as well from this same collection. We'll see how it works. The yellows are a little bit different, so that's the only thing that may prevent me from using this, but I'm going to try. If it doesn't work, I'm okay with that, and we'll go from there. I also pulled a few things just from my stash, cut these pieces up from the cut apart sheet, and then these little pieces are just from a little bowl of little things that I have sitting on my desk. So we'll see what I can use on here and what works. And just wanted to show you what you could do using up some scraps and just show you this collection. If you have not seen this before and maybe you love it like I do, I believe My Little Scrapbook Store has some small Happy Scrappy bags still available with this collection. If they are still available, I will link them in the description box below, and you can check that out. And I will move forward with this process. Wanted to point out as well that there are links below for the My Little Scrapbook Store Layouts and More Facebook group and for the online crops group. Make sure you go join those, guys. We are having a really fun online crop coming up this Friday, March 4th, 5th, and 6th, or 5th, 6th, and 7th. Anyway, it's next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we are going to have lots of inspiration, lots of lives. We're going to have Facebook rooms open where you can come in and crop with other crafters. It's going to be so much fun. Lots of challenges and prizes. So I hope you will come on over. It's free. All you have to do is join the online crops group, and you will have access to all of those challenges. So check out those links below. And yeah, I will start this process and be back with you with a voiceover describing and commenting on what I actually did. All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm kind of playing around with the papers here, and I really wanted to incorporate that one kind of holographic looking with all the different sun ray colors from the Amy Tangerine collection, but the orange, oh, I do incorporate it in the end. I had to cut off that orange because the orange kept throwing me off because I wanted to keep this kind of with that teal green and then that citron color. So I decided what I was going to do is I was going to make a block of pattern papers, like glue them together. And right now I'm just auditioning which papers I want to use. Now that grid design is actually from the Close to My Heart birthday layout or birthday collection, and I do believe that that is available in the Close to My Heart store, and it's awesome. It has birthday, like has boy colors on one side of the papers and girl colors on the other side, so it's super versatile, and I will link to that below if you're interested. I am a Close to My Heart maker, and I will link my website below so that you can take a look at that if it's something that you want. And if you have any questions about any Close to My Heart products, feel free to reach out to me with that as well. So I've chosen, I still don't have this the way I'm going to do it yet. Still playing, but I love that bright citron color to layer under the photos because it really makes the photos pop. I'm not using them as a photo layer. I'm using it as a kind of a photo block. So I will layer up my photos and then put them on top of that yellow block. So I end up, I really wanted to use that star paper, you guys, because I love it and it brought the birthday theme. But the yellow in the star paper is so different than that citron color. It just kept clashing. So I was trying to think, well, maybe I can do just a little strip of it. And then I get out my punch, my border punch, and I think, well, I'll make a border, border punch of it, of that, oh my gosh, notebook punch. And I'll put that layer in somewhere, but I just couldn't. And I even tried to strategically cut that piece so that the yellow wasn't showing as much, but it just didn't work. And I just gave up, and I will just make sure I use that paper that I love on another layout. So, because I really wanted to focus on this Amy Tangerine Brave and Bold collection. I don't have much of it left as far as papers go, so I wanted to get it used up. I will end up probably putting the stickers and the foam stickers in my stash, and we'll use it with other collections once I get all this paper used up. And that I love doing. I love incorporating different collections, different manufacturers together on one layout like I did here today. So that's when I get this sunburst paper and I decide I can maybe try to work that in as a layer, because I kind of wanted to bring in a paper that had all of the colors that I'm using. So everything I'm using right now is tone on tone. And I wanted to find a paper that would bring all of those colors together. And this was perfect. But that darn orange kept screwing me up. See, it looked good up there too, but that orange just was not working. So you're going to see me, here, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now I backed the photos, which are 3x4, with that white paper from the collection, from the Amy Tan collection, and it has different geometric designs across. Can't really see the designs on it, but it does pull a little bit of interest and pattern onto the top of that layout. So here I am just going to rip everything. I glued it all together and ripped it down the side. No, I guess I didn't glue it together. I'm going to end up ripping it again, I think, to kind of even it out. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. All right. Now I'm needing to decide how wide this block needs to be, because I want my title to line up on the left-hand side of this block. So I really want the title to take up that entire space. So I decided to put my title on wax paper. That way I can tell exactly how to glue these together to get the right positioning. And y'all, those citron colored thickers are so old from my stash. They don't stick anymore at all. They're like literally falling off of the sheet. But this is one of those times where I was like, I'm so glad I kept these and I didn't throw them away, because the color really worked out perfectly. And I'm using my stash, so perfect. So here I'm going to put on my title. It's going to say, "Oh, happy day." And this is my oldest son's birthday. And honestly, I did not get good pictures on this day. These were the only pictures I got, and It's a picture of him opening his present and then a picture of him with his present, but his present is like totally taking up his whole body, and you just see his cute little face popping up above it. But that's okay. I mean, at least I did have a couple of photos, right? And I can document that day with those photos. So I'm really loving right now the colors in this layout. It makes me so happy. These are some of my favorite colors, especially for boys, but girls too, right? And just love them. To the right, you can see those balloons. I used a super old retired die set. I believe these are Stampin' Up! Die sets. I used some papers from the collection and then backed them to make these balloons, and I'm going to make a little bit of a cluster up there of the balloons. So we're kind of bringing in some of that birthday theme. And you see the sticker I've got down on the left hand corner, bottom corner of the cupcake. So that's bringing in some more of the birthday theme. Now up at the top, I'm using some chipboard letters that say today. They're in a holographic, and this is actually from a Vicki Boutin chipboard sheet. I don't remember which collection it's from, one of her older ones, but I'm going to put another little title up at the top that says 24 today. And I'm going to use 24 is going to be those same citron colored thickers that I used in the title on the left hand side. So again, I'm going to have two clusters. Basically, I've been doing a lot of these two clustered layouts lately, one in the upper right and one kind of by the title on the bottom left. All right. Now I'm going to scatter some stars. Some of these stars are from my stash. Some of them are from that foam thicker sheet. And then I'm going to get one more star, an enamel dot to put up there. And then this banner from the birthday collection from Close to My Heart. And I love that little cluster so much. It's actually a big cluster, right? But I love it. I am going to add some gems later on. You'll see me do that. Now this is a border sticker from the birthday collection. And I just thought, let's add a little more interest to the top, because the bottom I have that notebook paper punch. And then this adds a little more interest to the top. And I wanted to bring up a little bit of that green. I do not have much green going on in here, but the cupcake liner from the sticker down below has that green. So I brought in the green, and it says Big Smiles. And so basically it says Big Smiles Today, 24. And now I'm just using some twine, and I'm putting some strings on the balloons. And I like how that look. I wish my twine was a little bit thinner, but it wasn't, and I used what I had, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think it still looks good, but it was a little bit chunky. But like I said, I think it still looks good, and I'm glad that I decided to use it. All right, here's where I'm going to pull out some gems from Pinkfresh Studio, which are amazing. They are the best, most beautiful gems, and I love them. Michelle has so many different colors, and each pack has several different sizes. So I'm going to use the turquoise color and the glacier, which is just like a clear, and put them in every other hole up on that sticker, and just kind of adds a little more excitement to the page, and it just kind of screams birthday to me. So I really love how that turned out. And then of course I am going to add more bling around the balloons and more bling at my cluster at the bottom. Now, what you're not going to see in the video, but you will see on the close-ups, is I didn't like in the end that I only had that one holographic element, which was the today. And I found a holographic banner in that same Vicki Boutin chipboard sheet, and I end up adding that to the bottom cluster. So you're not going to see me do this, but you'll notice it in the close-up pictures at the end for sure. And I'm so glad that I went back to do that, because I have this banner at the top, and then I have a repeating banner. It's a different banner, but a repeating banner at the bottom. Here I'm using my glue and my little gem picker or whatever it's called. I love that thing so much. I know I said this in my last video too, but I go ahead and placing down all of my jewels. And here I'm going to add some more up to that right hand corner. Yeah, super excited, guys. I love this so much. So I need to remind you again that Milo Scrapbook Store is having their online crop this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think this video is going up on a Wednesday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So we are fast approaching the crop. So check it out. I will leave links below for everything. So check out the description box so that you can join us. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you all this weekend with lots of fun at the My Little Scrapbook Store online crops page. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.